Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Another beautiful morning here. And I got some big news. I want to tell you about some exciting things that are going to be happening on the channel coming up in the near future. Some updates and some modifications. To my 2022 Road King Special. So let me get through this morning rush hour traffic. I will pull over up here and tell you what I'm talking about. I think I can get through this way. Yes. Well, okay, guys. So here's the gist of it. I've come to the decision that it's time for some new suspension on this bike. And when I first purchased the bike, I stayed with the stock suspension, and I figured I'd be okay for a while, and honestly I was, but my back is starting to bother me, and so I decided to go with some new suspension. And I'm going to be doing separate videos on all of this as time goes on. I expect to take the lion's share of the delivery on this in the next week or so. And so the first thing I want to talk about is the suspension, as I mentioned. And I decided to go with the Legend Revo A coil shocks. Not the air shocks, but the coil shocks. I've had some experience with Legend shocks in the past. I've had a set of air shocks, which, by the way, if anybody is interested in a brand new set, let me know in the comments, and we can put something together. But I decided to go with the coil shocks this time rather than the air shocks. And so I'm going to get the Revo A's, and I'm really looking forward to the difference that that's going to make in the riding. You know, the stock shocks really do leave a little bit to be desired. And I want to cut now to a quick clip that I did just to show you those shocks before I take them off, just to show you those shocks and show you what they look like. So let's cut to that clip now. That's going to be one change that I wanted to talk about here today. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the stock seat on this bike. I'm going to change out to a Saddleman San Diego Customs gripper seat with the integral lower lumbar support. It's all one piece. It's built right into the seat, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to get the seat in a wineberry stitch. I think that should go well with the bike. And as I say, I'll do a separate video on that when it comes. Thirdly, to go along with that seat, I'm going to get the Saddleman Security anti-theft security seat lock to go with it. For 20 bucks, I think it makes a lot of sense. I'll do a video on that too to show you that as well. And by the way, I did put my blacked out latch, the saddlebag latch handles on the bike. I don't know if I brought you guys up to date on that, but yeah, there they are. There's the latch handles, and I also did put on the blacked out 03D bolt covers. I'm not going to point all of them out to you on the bike, but there's about 55 of them that I put on the bike just to get rid of those ugly bolts. There's still a few bolts that aren't covered, but maybe I'll get to those at some point too. So that's the purpose of this video, and I'm going to get back on the bike now, go for a little ride, and enjoy this beautiful day. By the way, just a quick mention. I want to shout out to HD Vibe. I'll put the links to all these channels in the comments or someplace. I want to do a shout out to HD Vibe. Rick, thank you for your help on some of these things. And secondly, I want to do a shout out to SJ Bagger, Eric. Thank you for spending so much time on my questions. And of course, I want to thank always my good friend, my longtime friend, and my inspiration for the Road King Special, Big Bad Wolf Moto. So thanks, guys. I'll put your links. Check out their channels. All excellent content. Okay, guys, let's get on the bike and ride.